Aloha from the Ozarks. I have a 12 by 20 side lofted barn right here behind me. This really pretty blue color with the white trim. And I want to show it to you. So I'm going to turn the camera around and let you take a look at this really pretty building. Just a second. Here it is. 12 by 20 side lofted barn with a blue trim or blue paint with a white trim. That's a PPG exterior paint. Comes with a 25-year warranty, 10-year adhesion warranty. Your white metal roof, 25-year warranty on the roof. And standard on a side lofted barn of this size is a double barn door, 72-inch wide double barn door, and a single 2x3 single pane window on this side and a 2x3 single pane window on that side. Let's go on inside and take a look at this building. Plywood in the walls, plywood in the floors. First thing that I want you to notice, most of my competitors do not use plywood in their walls and floors. They use an OSB type of wall, and then they use some sort of a composite floor, but we only use plywood, and it's all pressure treated. In fact, all of the lumber you're looking at is pressure treated, and it comes with a limited lifetime warranty. In fact, also the lumber that you can't see, the subfloor, and underneath the subfloor, the runners, the building comes on, all of that is pressure treated lifetime warranty. The only thing that would come in this building that's not pressure treated lumber, we have an OSB decking for the floor of the loft, not the floor of the building, the floor of the loft. That doesn't come, that's not pressure treated. And our roof decking, it's an OSB roof decking like our loft floor is. Okay, everything else is pressure treated. The walls, all of our lumber is actually premium grade. We buy a premium grade of lumber. It costs us more to do that, but it gives you a better quality building. That premium lumber is in our walls, in our subfloors for our loft, in our subfloor for the floor, and in our roof trusses. All of that, premium grade lumber. Okay, so let's talk about the walls. The walls are 2x4 wall studs, 16 inches apart, like you would build in a home. And then we double reinforce the wall stud every third wall stud or every 4 feet. More wall studs in a wall means a stronger, sturdier wall. The majority of my competition spaces their wall studs at 24 inches apart, so there are fewer wall studs in their walls. By default, our walls are already a stronger, sturdier wall. At the bottom is a single 2x4. At the top is a double reinforced 2x4. Pay attention when you're shopping around. A lot of the other companies don't double reinforce at the top, but we do. I'm telling you, we build a better wall. Now, at the top of our wall, we have this aluminum soffit ventilation system, and it runs all along the sidewall on all of our Graceland buildings. That's standard. We have a Graceland exclusive on that. It's a patent, okay? And that's for improved airflow, and it works, so it's on this side wall as well as that side wall, and it works in conjunction with our screened-in roof ridge vent. Screened in to keep out bugs and debris, but designed to improve the airflow. So that vent system and that vent system works with that vent system to keep this building 10 to 15 degrees cooler in the summertime extreme temperatures. Makes a big difference. Okay. Next thing I want you to notice is the roof trusses are 2x4s. They're premium grade, and they are attached to the double reinforced tops of the walls with these metal hurricane clips. A lot of my competition out there only uses nails or screws to attach the roof trusses to the tops of the walls. We use the metal hurricane clips. We offer 150 mile an hour wind gust certification in our buildings, and that's part of the reason why we're able to do that. You won't find metal hurricane clips in very many other companies' buildings. It costs more to do that, but we do that to offer you the better quality build. Okay, now the roof itself, it's an OSB roof decking, which is standard in the industry. I know that you can't see the OSB roof decking, because we have a radiant barrier applied on the inside of the roof. That's called our G-board radiant barrier, and that reflects out 97% of the sun's radiant heat, making a huge difference in the summertime. But it is OSB roof decking, kind of like this floor for the loft is. It's OSB. On the outside of that OSB roof decking is a metal roof, and between the metal roof and the roof decking we put a moisture barrier, and at the top, of course, is that screened-in roof ridge vent. So better roofs than most of the other competition that's out there. Quality built roof, quality built walls. While I'm talking about the walls, I forgot to mention to you, we double reinforce our window frames, okay, double reinforced, and we double reinforce our door frames. And what's the significance to you? That means the window and the door frame is going to stay square with the building. When it gets to your site and is level, the windows and doors should open and shut freely like they are expected to. A lot of my competition saves money by not double reinforcing their window and door frames. That saves them money, but it means it's likely to not be square with the building once it's set on your property, which means your windows and doors may not open freely like they are supposed to, which means you're gonna have to do some adjusting to make that happen. But ours are square. Ours will remain square, and if they aren't, we will send out a repair person to make it so. We double reinforce them to make sure that they stay square and windows and doors open and shut like they're supposed to. So, best built walls, great roof, and I want to talk about the floor. The floor is 5/8 inch plywood, pressure treated, and we interlock all of the plywood slabs together using tongue and groove. It's truly the only way to do a floor, but there are companies that build portable buildings that don't use tongue and groove to put those plywood slabs together. And that means the plywood slabs could pull apart from each other over time. Ours are interlocked with tongue and groove. It's really the only way you'd ever see a quality floor put together. Seamless, gapless floor because it's tongue and groove. Underneath the floor, we use 2x6 floor joists. Many of my competitors use 2x4 wall studs for their subfloors, but we don't. We use 2x6 floor joists, and like our wall studs, they're 16 inches apart in our subfloor. In our loft subfloor, the 2x6s are 24 inches apart, but that's standard in a loft. It's not going to bear as heavy a load as the floor down here. So we put them 16 inches apart down here, 24 inches apart up there, okay? Let's talk about the other questions that people ask me a lot is how tall is the wall? Inside of a lofted building, we're at about 6'4", just under 6'4", maybe 6'3.5". And right here, we're at about 6'11", and so you got this headspace or this headroom that you have from right here to just underneath that roof truss is about 3'8". Okay, so keep that in mind. That's your space up above. All right. So if you're a super tall person, you may be feeling like you're going to hit your head here at about 6'4". Okay, so if you're 6'3", you will really feel like you're going to hit your head, and if you're 6'4", well, you're going to hit it. So you got to duck. All right. Now let me answer some questions about delivery. Free delivery within 50 miles of my lot, and that includes us bringing the building, setting it up on the concrete blocks that you provide, and then we'll level the building. Then we will attempt to anchor the building into the ground at the four corners of the building, like a mobile home would be anchored into the ground using 18-inch anchors. Assuming your ground is suitable for anchoring. It's the Ozarks, we got a lot of rocks, and so sometimes we're not able to anchor. All right, now that's included with the price of the building. If there's more than 50 miles for delivery, there will be a per mile delivery charge, okay? Keep that in mind. Your cash price is always your best price. We offer a military discount. Thank you for your service, all you military people out there, thank you. I'm a military brat myself. And rent-to-own is also an option. If you don't want to use the cash price, you don't want to go with that, which is always your best price. Rent-to-own is no credit check, so everyone is qualified. Everyone can do rent-to-own. We do 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years. There's no credit check, and there's no penalty to pay it off early. When you're shopping around, other companies offer rent-to-own, but they may penalize you to try to pay it off early. Graceland does not. I always encourage you to try to pay it off early because that saves you money in the long run. All right, if you are interested in this building, you don't have to drive to my lot to purchase it. We can do it all online. All you got to do is message me or call me, get in contact with me. How can you do that? Take a look at the video description of this video. And somewhere in that description, I'm going to have a link, several links. One of them is just going to be my phone number. You can call me or text me. Another's to my website. You can message me on my website, or you can view my inventory. You can also message me through Facebook. I'll put a link to that. And you can also go to my YouTube page and see all of the videos for all of the various buildings that I have, as well as my frequently asked questions playlist. I got a frequently asked questions playlist that goes over a lot of the things that people ask me over and over again. All right. That's all there is to know, I think. So if you have questions about this building, please get in contact with me and let me know. Aloha from the Ozarks.